What's up? What's up? What's up? It's another episode of Booze and Reviews. It's your man Mugu, your man's Critique,
Watch your mouth.
and your main man Triple T Roy.
Exactly.
So here we come with another episode of Booze and Reviews, live from Critique's basement, the live bar.
Abode, the Tigers Den, baby.
You can see what's going on behind us, you know.
Oh yeah, all the time. Whatever you want, I got it. Except white. Except white. Actually, do I got some? No. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do got some DeLeon over there.
Yeah, the Belvedere might be gone, but you know,
the Belvedere's gone.
Definitely gone.
I ain't.
But yeah, man, thank y'all for
What's
coming
up? How y'all
in.
doing?
Yeah. Thank y'all for watching another episode. The movie we're gonna review is a homegrown movie. It's called Buffed Up. That was my man Trouble T Roy's pick.
Right.
And I'm gonna let him start it off.
All right. So yeah, we doing Buffed Up today. Came out of 2019. I wanted to pick a different genre. I don't think I really picked too many comedies outside of maybe Bullet Train, but that kind of was still like an action movie. So we went, like you said, homegrown. This is Buffed Up, directed by Derek Scott. He also directed Plug Love,
Wow.
211, 5-0, and I want to say McGraw Ave.
Yeah.
So a lot of the actors you're going to see in this movie are from those other movies that I just mentioned. So the movie's called Buffed Up, and it's referring to the what they want to call the actual culture of the buffs. We grew up, we called them Cartiers. We called them Yays.
Yeah.
Or Cardis.
Or
Yeah,
Cardis. Cardis
yeah,
or Yays.
yeah.
So, now they call them buffs. And movie is about a guy named Mark who, homegrown from Detroit. He got two friends. One is Zay, played by comedian Jay Will. And his other friend from Ohio. These are his college buddies. His friend from Ohio's name is Lou. And they are definitely obsessed with the whole little culture or whatever of obtaining buffs and having this certain status where they can pull females and just look like they shining. So Mark is trying to tell them through the movie it's really not a game here when
Right.
You got to really be on point wearing yays or buffs. And the movie just kind of, being it's a comedy, it kind of has that Friday feel where, you see some hood shit happening, but at the same time, I would say that it's from a comedic standpoint, the things that they go through. They end up being a kidnapping and
Boy.
because fighting, getting chased through the projects. And,
Straight Detroit, baby.
But yeah, it's definitely Detroit. I was very familiar with some of the stuff they was talking about and some of the people you're going to see in the movie. Some cameo appearances by, Cash Dollars, a co-star in the movie. This came out before she was in BMF. Icewear Vezo. Sino, he's another person you'll see in those other Derek Scott movies. But I'm going to turn it over to everybody else and we're going to go through it.
What you give it?
Yeah, where you at?
Okay. Well, shit. I'm gonna give this movie 3/4 of a cup.
Tight.
3/4 of a cup.
3/4 of a cup. It was a for what it was worth. You could tell it's a homemade movie. But just to take it in from y'all mentioned a lot about do you want to be entertained or do you want to be educated?
Right.
I got you with, but I'm
identify with this.
Exactly. So.
Yeah.
It's about being entertained.
Yeah, and you definitely. Yeah. I got entertained. There was a lot of funny shit in the movie. Jay Will is funny to me. I think some of the scenarios in the movie made. Murder Pain. I didn't mention Murder Pain.
Yeah.
It was also in
Plug Love.
Plug Love and McGraw Ave, the star McGraw Ave. Some of the scenarios in the movie actually make him funny. You know what I'm saying? He was on some serious shit. So. That kind of reminded me of like the Friday movies where Ice Cube was always the serious, angry guy, but it was some scenarios in the movie that actually made him funny. So
Right. Yeah, I agree with
definitely, I give this movie 3/4 of a cup.
Okay, so where you at, Critique?
Now, listen here. These guys could have made a movie about anything. Out of all the movies that's ever been made, you get your idea from somewhere. It's rare that you come at this point in time. It's rare that you come up with an original idea. Rare. Now, 9 out of 10 movies is about something that we already seen, but we was talking earlier. You just probably add another character. You put your little spin on it. These guys could have made a movie that, like, when they are sitting in the what's the room the president's in? The war room.
Yeah.
And they going over ideas. Of course, the main thing is to make money, make an interesting movie. These guys decided to make a movie that everybody in Detroit know about and few people outside of Detroit. We was talking earlier.
Right.
People in other states, other cities, maybe countries, they know how Detroit feel about Buffs. They know the culture about Buffs, Cartiers.
Yeah.
Now, I'm thinking when they're in the war room, somebody had to say, this only going to appeal to a few people and everybody in Detroit. But they did not give a fuck.
No.
I love that.
Shoot it.
I love that. I love it. I love it. That right there got me to the mood like, okay, please make it make sense. Please entertain me. And I was thoroughly entertained. We was talking about the budget of the movie.
Yeah.
The budget, of course, it's an independent movie, and I'm pretty sure maybe 4 dudes put up the money for the movie, the budget. But it was realistic. And we would only know that this is like a movie that we call ours.
Yeah.
And I would, anytime I go out of town, I'm gonna say, hey dog, you seen Buffed Up? And they gonna say, probably no. I'm gonna be like, you sorry ass nigga. That is what I'm gonna say. Like, I'm proud of this movie. The acting was good. As far as, you can tell nobody in this movie had acting training. None of them. But they did the best they could. And trust me, I'm all about rooting for the little guy. I'm all about supporting the little guy. I'm all about go ahead, do your thing. I would say that, and then if this movie was trash, I would say that too. But you have to look at this movie, and especially if you're from Detroit, you got to look at this movie. Don't go in it with a preconceived notion. Just watch the movie. You gonna laugh at some shit that really ain't no joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people ain't even gonna be talking, but if you from Detroit, you gonna see certain streets and buildings that you know and what goes around. Like T-Roy said, oh my goodness, kidnappings.
Yeah.
That goes.
Ransom.
Yeah.
Boy, at that.
Over some glasses.
There was a event that happened in the projects. I'm not gonna spoil the movie, but there was an event that happened in the projects that had to do with the Buffs. That shit happens all the time, and it happens all the time, and I am elated. I am proud of this movie. They did a good job, considering the budget, considering no acting training, and the concept, and the concept is all ours. Yeah. I dare anybody outside of Detroit to say, man, that movie wasn't shit. I'm telling you, they gonna catch one, son. They really gonna catch one. I'm talking about everybody that looked at me wrong, everybody that owed me money, they dead. I give this movie 3/4 of a cup too. I don't even
3/4.
I want to give it a full cup but I would be biased because I would only give it a full cup because it's a Detroit movie.
Right.
I feel it in my heart. The concept, man, they could have made a movie about anything in the war room. They decided, you know what? Let's do both. They could have did top 10s. They could have did what else we hold dear?
Oh boy.
Jitten.
Yes.
Coney Dog.
The Scene.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? They could have made a movie about The Scene. Man, I'm proud of this movie, so I give it 3/4 of a cup. Way to go, y'all.
So 3/4 of a cup. I'm right there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, it's an original. It's authentic. basically, you know, buffs are a style of Cartier glasses. So when they came out with those, so the first ones you'll see people in this particular movie wearing some of the first designs, which was the
52.
wood, yeah, which was the woods.
Right.
You
Wood
know,
grain.
you got all the
Wood
woods.
grain,
yeah.
But then when the buffs came out, it was supposed to be ivory.
Buffalo.
Yeah. So now, boom, here they go, and you know, it's off to the races. And the whole idea is to obtain materialistic items so that you can get over in your environment.
Yeah.
That's the whole deal. It's like, you know, we can get more girls, we can get more cred, we can get more looks out. But I say this, which is paying attention to the beginning of the film, and I got to get this one away because the whole idea is it's only 3 ways you can get buffs.
Yes, there
It's only
is.
3 ways.
Name them all, dog.
So, buying them,
1,
you know what I'm saying? Borrowing them,
2,
or snatching them.
snatching them.
And that shit is an art form.
The
here.
boy.
5-finger
the
wholesale,
boy.
dog.
Boy.
Niggas been known to sprint Jesse Owens style after they snatch a pair of bucks.
Art
Because
form.
if you get away, you in a whole nother class
Oh,
of
man.
a dude now.
Yeah.
Like Mugu said, you got you some buffs. You're in a whole nother class. You might have some dusty ass shoes on. You might have some dusty ass pants on. But if you got on some real buffs, yeah, you gonna get looks from girls that wouldn't normally give you looks.
Exactly. So it's like it's the money aspect, the materialism about
Right.
it. But the funny thing about it, the whole movie started off, the dude didn't even buy him.
No.
Nah, somebody snatched him.
Well, he bought them, but he secondhand bought them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's funny how that chain of events happened with that.
Detroit all the way.
Yeah, and so, you know, I've been following a lot of the actors that's been in this and stuff that they in now, you know, like Cash Doll and Murder Pain and, you know, Jay Will, I'm pretty sure he's doing, like, touring, doing comedy or whatever, and I haven't seen him in anything else, but I feel like some of the punchlines or comedy parts, I feel like take some time on them and come up with some stuff that's gonna really hit. But it feels like they just, you know, gave him, you know, carte blanche on it. Hey man, do what you do. And a lot of the scenes came out funny, and then some of them maybe not as so funny to me. But overall, being an independent film, making it a project, following all the way through, getting it done, everybody coming to the table, wanting to do it, and then showing that they want to do it, basically not really, you know, like in some movies you can watch and they messing up lines, they doing this, that, and the other. They really, you know, sat down and put themselves to do this. I'm going to give it.
Fearless.
I'm going to give it 3/4 myself. I'm going to make it the trifecta. I'll give it 3/4 of a cup.
Fearless, dog. Go ahead, go.
Definitely entertained.
Yeah.
Definitely the funny parts. And again, it's a little bit of bias from us because, you know, you grow up here and that's the type of shit, man. It's like people are into materialism.
If it was trash, I would have trashed it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I mean, the fact, like I said, they got it done.
Yeah.
They were able to pull high artists on our scene into the movie. So now it appeals. Iceberg Vezzo, Cash Doll. So people who are gonna appeal to other people. The fact that they were able to get artists together, I mean, I give it 3/4 of a cup. You know, again, keep getting it done. I'm proud of Detroit, you know what I'm saying? They're on the independent movie scene, definitely.
On the come up.
Definitely.
They're on the come up.
I mean, and I'm talking about like, right now we got probably 50 to 100
Independent
movies
from Detroit.
I mean, and probably more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but just the ones I've seen. If you want to see more of these type of movies or more or support those people, you know, you go to Tubi.
Yeah,
you
I've
go
been
down
watching
the rabbit hole.
Dirty D.
Dirty D.
I've been watching Dirty D.
Amazon
That's
Prime.
kind of tight. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
but man,
these will come up later. We'll get them in there later.
Man, big ups. Like, my biggest thing on 3/4 of a cup is how fearless I already mentioned it, but I gotta keep saying it. When they sitting around talking, whoever produced this movie got the best people they could find to come up with an idea. Hey man, I got a little money. I want you here, I want you here, I want you here. Let's come up with an idea for a movie. And they came up, it was fearless to come up with a movie about Cartier buffs. Fearless. Like, hey, this movie either gonna bomb or it's gonna light people like me up. And like, that's my biggest credit to the movie. Like, I like fearlessness. Yeah, and just, hey man, do your passion, do you.
Right. I think big thing for me with these Derek Scott movies is that I really do like how he adds like these like interesting twist endings to all his movies. If y'all watch the end of this one, he has the ending with who actually had the real buffs at the end.
Right.
It had that ending. It always hit you with something like, oh, this is how it went down. If you watch like you go back to Plug Love, if y'all seen that, it had a twist ending.
You got it.
Yeah, 211. I can't remember the ending of 5-0, but those particular endings, they always have like, oh shit, like okay, this is how it really went down, and you're gonna see that.
Oh wow. Okay.
In the end of this. So,
over time, that's what the director is gonna give you something.
Put thoughts in his.
Signature of the director.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope.
And I want to mention I was watching Jimmy Kimmel, and Jackpot the Juice, who's in this movie, he plays Kevin, Mark's cousin, the one that kind of encouraged the dudes to snatch the buffs. Him and Jay Will, they had a. I think it was on 423. What's that? 420. The
420, the weed day. 420.
They was smoking with the guy from Channel 4, the news reporter.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know when we did this. That was the
Black
first thing I
dude?
thought about. No, it was the white. I forgot what channel. I don't know if it was Channel 7 or Channel 4.
Wow. Okay.
But they was smoking with him. They gave him a bag and they was blowing with him on.
Damn.
Wow. So,
Out.
yeah.
That's
pretty
what's
cool.
up.
See,
Detroit, baby. There's only one like it.
Man.
Yep. So out of all of these 3/4 cups, what we're gonna start trying to give you guys is some of the actors, some of the people who are part of these independent films, so that you can kind of see and learn about these people. And we're gonna start trying to bring some of them in, and so they can talk to you about the projects and how they go. And I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff going on, but. So you can kind of get an insight on that. And while you're watching this, make sure you turn on your notifications, like, share, subscribe.
There you go.
Subscribe.
All caps. Subscribe.
Yeah. So share too, man. Share it to your friends. Let them see it. But
Once again, okay then. Hit it. Go ahead. Once again, it's been another episode of Booze and Reviews. Make you a drink. Watch your mouth.
Google and Trouble T. Roy. We out of here. We'll see you next time, baby.
Salud.